Hello there, welcome in. Let's try some new drugstore makeup. There have been quite a few launches, notably the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer Blush. I have been so excited to try. They just came in the mail the other day. My Ulta order came in, that is, with a bunch of other stuff I want to try, some new launches, so let's dive in. I have been so excited to film this video. All right, first up, let's throw on some moisturizer. This, I got a few weeks ago, actually, probably like a month ago from CVS. You might have seen my drugstore haul in a vlog, but it's the Bubble Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer. I have really been enjoying it. It's a very just like low-key, chill, but good moisturizer, and it's a little bit more affordable. It doesn't smell like it has any fragrance or anything like that. If anything, it just kind of smells like plastic, which is also probably not good, I don't know, but no, you know what I mean, no offensive fragrance or anything like that. It's just a really, I feel like no nonsense, simple moisturizer that can feel really nice. And I have been using it, like I said, kind of off and on. I don't know that this would ever be a favorite moisturizer, but I feel like I would reach for this a lot as I am now right before makeup, but I don't know that this would feel like enough hydration at the end of the night for my like nighttime moisturizer. I don't know though, it does feel nice. So anyway, take it with a grain of salt, but I do think it's really nice for a daytime moisturizer. So one thing that is not even new at the drugstore, but I have been dying to try it, is the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. This has been out for a few years now. I was getting it poppin' earlier. It says, well, first of all, I didn't try it for the longest time because I've only heard either mixed things or whatever from a lot of different people. It says it's a primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream all in one. That's a lot of claims. So I've realized upon watching other people that it seems that people don't like this as their like BB cream, their all over thing, but a lot of people like it as more of a priming step. You know what I mean? So that's how we're gonna use it, and hopefully we like it. It definitely looks it looks pretty, right? But I could see it almost looking, oh, I'm kind of liking that. I can see it almost looking like the e.l.f. Halo Glow or the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm just gonna use this side of my sponge to kind of tap it in. Definitely has a glow. I'm kind of liking it. Like it's maybe a little coverage, but not really. So I could see why someone wanting this for their all over skin tint, it might not be enough. Let me do a little bit back here. It's definitely not exactly the right tone for like a shade for me. But again, if it's gonna be under something, I like the finish, and it definitely feels more lightweight than the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Let me swatch them side by side. I have that one here with me. So the Halo Glow I feel like is a little bit thicker. It does weirdly kind of have coverage too, but you can see that the Maybelline one is definitely just a little more skin-like. I love them both though. I mean, well, I should say, I'm still trying the Maybelline one, but I love the e.l.f. one too. But this just, I feel like it does look nice. Would I wear this, if it were the exact right shade for me, would I wear this just as my makeup like alone as it is? I don't know. I really do like the glow it gives. So, okay, we're gonna move on, but I think I'm gonna use this as a primer going forward. I feel like this is kind of the perfect use, but I still just find it so odd that it's primer, concealer, highlighter, and BB cream. Kind of. Okay, the next thing we're gonna try, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys with low expectations. You guys know there are so many products from e.l.f. I absolutely love. It's the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. As far as I know, this is newer, so I've tried the Camo CC Cream, didn't love it. This is the hydrating version. Let me rephrase. I liked it. It just, after a few hours, it looks terrible. That's what it is. So when I first put it on, it always looks nice. So we're gonna see. I think this might be a little light for me, is what it is. I have the shade Fair 125C. I was just kind of guessing online, but it says it's got really, really high coverage, full coverage, long lasting, a dewy finish. So it's got hyaluronic acid, SPF 30, tremella mushroom, a lot of claims. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit light. That's all right. We'll make it work. Okay, I will tell you right off the bat, I'm definitely liking the finish of this, where it just, I mean, again, terrible scientist as usual, doing a different primer too, but I'm really liking the way that looks together. If you like this, already own this, and you know we're a shade match, let me know what shade you use or what shade you think I should use, because if I like it, I want to get the right shade. I could also mix this with like a bronzing thing, you know. These, by the way, are just so fun. I got them actually from Ulta as well online, so I'll link these below if you're interested. They're super soft. They're like squishy. I just thought it was cute. I have a feeling Gigi will end up taking these and wearing them, which is totally fine. But they made me smile when I saw them. Genevieve, our 5-year-old, has a little ballet recital here actually just in a couple hours. So I'm so excited. She even told me, she said, Mom, because it's one that's like through her school. So it's not like a separate one we take her to. We were kind of trying it out this way. And then if she's really into it, we could like legitimately sign her up for a class. So it's a perfect little entry level type way to try it. And she told me, Mom, I don't really know what I'm doing. I said, that's fine, honey. We'll be there smiling. We're excited to just see what you've been working on in class. She said, okay, but I might be looking at my friends to figure out what we're doing. I'm like, that's fine. It was just like, she's too self-aware at the age of 5, almost 6. Anyway, okay. So I feel like it kind of looks nice. You know, let me show you up close. Like, we'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. I definitely like this better, like I said, than the OG Camo. Okay, next up is the Maybelline Superlock Brow Glue. I love a clear brow gel. I did just put in the Essence Make Me Brow. This is one I always have to brush off the spoolie, but I do love it. So this is a clear one. Hopefully it will hold them in place. This is like one of my favorite colors ever, this light purple. Okay, so some brow glues, if you will, clear brow gels I've used, kind of have a milky or white look to it. This one actually truly is clear. Okay, I'm very curious. It always gets a little extra there on the end. We'll let that dry. It feels nice. I love, love, love that it doesn't have that wet look to it that a lot of clear brow gels I've tried have. This one really does have more of like a matte finish. I feel like that's not quite the right word, but it feels, I don't know. I like the consistency of this. And for me, as I've said before, I don't need it to be hairsprayed down. I just want it to stay in place throughout the day. You know what I mean? This is feeling good. It's not crunchy. That's exciting. This is not new, but you guys know it's a favorite. The Maybelline Single Shadow and Nude Glow is one of my go-tos for every day. Just figured I'd mention it because it's literally a couple dollars and is one of the best eyeshadows that exist. It always looks so dimensional and like I tried way harder than I ever do. And I just love this color. But yeah, it just blends in so easily and pretty. Love it. All right, I've tried on camera before, but it's still a newer drugstore product, so I figured I'd put it on. It's the Maybelline, the Falsies Surreal one. I love this kind of wand where it's like a natural bristle. Honestly, it's been a few weeks since I've used this, so it's kind of a nice reminder of how I feel about it. I used, by the way, the liner is just the Sephora. It's like 10 bucks, Sephora 12-hour waterproof liner. So there's one coat. It's very much a natural look to the lashes, really soft. You can build it up a little bit with the second coat, which I'll do here in a second. By the way, my hair is air dried, and then I'll link the tool. I use like a waver, but I feel like that is the greatest, easiest way to style air dried hair that's just unruly. Like for me, my air dried hair is just interesting. It's like kinky, kind of wavy, but like it's not uniform in any way. So I can sometimes make it work, or it's just going up in a bun or like a slick back bun, whatever. But having a waver to just kind of quickly go through it to make it look intentional really can save the day if you're one. And that has definitely saved the day for me today. I feel like at least it looks I probably should have hairsprayed it a little bit, but anyway, at least it looks a little more intentional. But I feel like crimped hair can be really cute, like pulled up, like some up and some down, and like a half pony. So yeah, it just looks very fluttery and natural. If that's what you're into, I think it can look really pretty. It's a little bit of a drier formula, which I like, but I know not everyone is into. At least at this point where it's been open for like a month, it feels a little drier. Trying to remember when I first opened it, if it felt this dry or not. Maybe it's just getting dried out, I don't know. But this is definitely a mascara that I feel like leaves me wanting a little bit more. If I'm taking the time to do like eye makeup, I want a little bit more than this, but I think a lot of people would like this level. And again, love the light purple packaging. It's the time for the show. Guys, I am so excited to try these. So the NYX Buttermelt Bronzer, I got the shade Buttercup. I think it's their lightest shade. It says it's light and neutral. I love this packaging. Why do we all love this? I've heard so many people say the same thing. I'm like, there's something about it just being like thicker, like it feels kind of well made. It's still plastic, but it's like a thick plastic and it's, I don't know, I'm just into it, okay? Powder bronzer can be so tricky, I feel like. So we're gonna do our best here. I'm gonna just kind of do it on my hand and see. It definitely has a lot of, like it kicks up a lot. This is definitely almost a, what in the world? It's like shimmery. Definitely has a light scent to it. But yeah, it definitely looks shimmery. So we're gonna do our best. A lot of fallout, oh my gosh. Oh. Oh. Why didn't it do that on my hand when I was doing it the exact same way? All right. Let me wipe all that off and kind of use this to blend, I hope. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, that is not, I would not call that neutral at all. Oh my gosh. I'm using the right one, right? Okay. Y'all saw how much I tapped out. All right. It's all right. Damage control. We're going to use a fluffier brush. Sometimes I like using more of a detailed brush though, just because I don't want it always just all over the place, but I don't think this formula that lends itself well to that. All right. Gosh. All right, we got a lot less. All right, that's looking a lot better, a lot easier to work with, yeah. So just be aware of that. This is always my complaint with powder bronzer is that I'm always wanting a formula that I can be a little more detailed with because doing a big swath, I feel like I can never get it quite even. I don't know, but it definitely, I mean, I feel like that does look really nice. The formula itself is not, I mean, it kicks up a lot of powder, like I said, but I feel like it's still blending in easily once I involve the sponge. And when I applied it with a fluffier brush, this is the number 103. I know I have a 10% off code. The first one I use is the 106, which I like for a lot of other stuff. This is the 103. Anyway, I feel like that looks really pretty. So, okay. I have got this powder absolutely everywhere. So now we're gonna use the blush. This is in Butter Together. It's a soft pink. Again, I just love this packaging. Looks really pretty. This looks a lot like the Dior Rosy Glow. Like that swatch looks a lot like that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, it's a lot like that Dior. Again, I'm tapping a decent amount off though. I always get asked like, well, why do you get so much on the brush to begin with? I do because I want it evenly on the brush because I feel like when I just do this, then it's just like I'm part of it and then I'm not. So I try to get a lot on it and then deal with it. And that's why I do that. I get a lot of questions about that. I love this pink tone, like so much. If you are wanting that over blushed pretty look, this will give it to you. If you've been dying to try that Dior one, I have it. I'm telling you, it's good. It's not, I don't think it deserves the hype it gets. This looks so similar and I feel like it's just as pretty, if not prettier. It is so much cheaper. All right, we're gonna put this on for funsies. We'll see if I keep wearing it. This must have been a free gift in my Ulta order because I was like, I definitely didn't order that. But it's a NYX Butter Gloss, which I love this formula, but it's in the shade Summer Fruit, and it just looks so bright pink and happy, so we'll just put it on for fun. I'm just gonna put it on top of this. Very non-sticky gloss formula, if you're looking for that. It's been around for a while. This is a, looks crazy. Look like a ventriloquist. This is such a happy summer color, oh my gosh. I love that it's pink and bright, but it can still be a little understated. Like it's not as big of a commitment, I don't think, as like a bright pink lipstick. I am into this. Like I always ask myself in the summertime, I'm like, okay, it's a great summer color. Okay, but put yourself in a summer scenario. Like, would you actually wear this during the summer to something? And I think I would. Like if we were going to, what would even be a good example of what we might be going? I don't even know. But I feel like I would wear this. Like I think it's just so pretty and happy. And like I said, way less of a commitment than like a bright pink lip where you're gonna be worried about it. That's making me so happy. Oh my gosh. Go figure, the star of the show would be the free gift. That's awesome. So I always take a minute to, yeah, this is what I was saying. I feel like this would be cute with like my hair like that. I'll have to do that in a little bit. But like I said, I wanna share kind of my thoughts now having tried all of this, like what are instantly the things that are my top picks. So I genuinely am excited to use this again tomorrow, the Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. I feel like for a glowy primer, it was so thin and lightweight and it just looks so beautiful. So I could see myself putting on my sunscreen, which I am in this moment realizing I forgot sunscreen. I did, by the way, end up purchasing, I'm waiting for it to come in the mail, one of those SPF powders that's like with the brush and it's like all in one. Because after filming my video in Disney talking about reapplying sunscreen, I was like, you know what? That really might be something that benefits me. So I ended up buying it. This would be a great time to have that little bit of... Anyway, okay. Point is, I could see myself putting on my sunscreen, putting this on top because again, it's thin enough and it gives that little bit of coverage and then going in with my foundation, whatever. So I'm excited to finally have tried this. Out of these two, I'm definitely the most excited about the blush. I just feel like it is such a pretty color. It was so easy to apply. And I'm also weirdly excited about these two, the NYX Butter Gloss in Summer Fruit and then this Maybelline Superlock, the clear brow gel. I just feel like it was so easy. Again, it doesn't feel crunchy, but the brows aren't really getting too messed up. You know what I mean? I love that. The e.l.f. Camo CC cream I'm really liking. I like the way my skin looks, so I'm gonna keep trying it out. The bubble moisturizer, the other drugstore-y things I use that I kind of talked about, but yeah. Oh, the other thing I got in this order, although we're not gonna try it right now, is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Cleansing Balm. I don't think I've tried this. If I did, it would have been years ago when they first launched this line, but I just don't think that I have. Either way, I'm excited to give it a try because I was just about out of my cleansing oil. So we're gonna give that a whirl. I'm a big fan of cleansing balms and cleansing oils, so I will let you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick little, well, I say quick, I don't know how long this video actually ended up being, but this quick little drugstore haul / try on. If you were into this kind of video, definitely subscribe. I do these every month. I do all kinds of beauty goody videos. I also do vlogs showing behind the scenes what it's like to be a content creator and just my life. And we do a lot of chatting together on this channel. But I would love to be your Instagram bestie if you'd subscribe. Check me out on Instagram. It's Jessica Braun over there. If you want to check out more of my drugstore makeup videos, I have a playlist of all of the ones I've done recently. I will link below. You can watch through those if you are into that. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.